Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Catherine, the host of Nurse Love 101, and this is my weight loss vlog. So this is currently, I believe, my fourth vlog. And I'm 45 years old. I'm definitely pre-menopausal. So I will actually be talking about that on today's vlog. It's Saturday, so this is my weigh-in day. I weighed myself in with 1 pound weight loss. So that means I am about 211. I was going up and down with my weight. This is what I look like right now. And I do work out about anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week. I do have a chronic heart condition called transposition of the great vessels. And today, I'm actually not going to work out. I'm going to clean, so that will be my workout. And I mean, maybe I'll do some walking on the treadmill later, but I was planning on going to yoga. I've been going to yoga pretty consistently every Saturday, but I actually wanted to take a break so I can start to clean my house because I let go of the housekeepers. But this week was definitely a little bit more challenging on the front of my medical conditions. So first off, I am not going to be able to drink that pre-workout anymore. I thought, or if I do drink it, I just have to really make sure I limit my caffeine throughout the day, because I drank it one morning and I worked out and I believe I felt fine until probably, I mean, I felt fine, and then at the end of the day, I got home and I was like, did I even urinate? And for somebody who's like drinking a lot of caffeine and who is like drinking a lot, should be drinking a lot of water to go with it, right? And I'm like, okay, I did go to the restroom one time at work, but I don't think I've been urinating. And I realized basically all the beverages that I was drinking literally had caffeine in it or had some type of like stimulant. So I woke up in the morning and I drank coffee, and then I drank my pre-workout, and then I also drank a little bit of water. And then the day was very busy at work. Even though I do work in a clinic, we had a patient that we needed to like get out of the clinic and get to the emergency room as quick as possible. So that kind of took up my my day, you know, because then you got to write a whole bunch of crap when stuff like that happens. And it was just a busy day in the clinic. And I realized when I got home, like I literally drank no water, because then for lunch I had a diet soda and I was fine. You know, I was trying to drink water when I got home, but I was like just busy with home. Well, the next morning I woke up and I was literally so fucking dizzy. Like I got out of bed and I was like, whoa, I am really dizzy. And it was obvious I couldn't go to the gym. So, and I was like even debating, am I going to call in sick? So I will tell you, nurses are the worst patients. So I haven't been very compliant on my blood pressure medications, and my blood pressure medications aren't necessarily used for blood pressure. They're actually more used for to help with arrhythmias, because I do have little arrhythmias because of my heart condition. So of course, I did an EKG with my good faithful Apple Watch. And the first EKG said inclusive. So I tried to relax, and then I just kind of like felt worse. And then I did it again, and it said I was in AFib. But then when I looked at the EKG, my EKG is very hard to read. I might even share it on here, but it is very hard to read because of the transpositions. So I do have like a right bundle branch block, and sometimes it's very hard, and most of my R waves are inverted, and it does look like I sometimes don't have a P wave, but sometimes you can see it. So, but as long as, and I was throwing PVCs. So I was like, fuck, do I go to the ER? Or do I take a beta blocker? So I took my beta blocker that I should have been taking this whole time. And I drank water, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to work because I don't want to be at home like calling in sick and debating if I should go to the ER or not. And then I get to work, and my manager is also a registered nurse, which is, thank God, because, and I do have 2 other registered nurses that I work with, but one was with me in the morning. So I kind of told them, and they're like, oh my God, you need to do this, you need to do that. And we know our bodies, right? And especially like people with chronic health conditions, I feel like they know their body a little bit better than other people. Like to other people, it sounds super, super scary. But for me, I know my body. So I was like, no, I'm gonna be fine. I just didn't drink any water, and I think I drank way too many stimulants the day before. So let me see if I still feel dizzy throughout the day, then I'm gonna either call my cardiologist or I'm gonna go to the emergency room. But in all honesty, I began to drink water. I kind of relaxed. The other nurse was kind of like taking care of a lot of this stuff. And then, you know, I was getting in there as needed. But in all honesty, I felt a lot better by the end of the day. But I was so exhausted that I came home and I literally slept, which I never sleep. And in the middle of the day, and then I came home and just relaxed, didn't do shit, didn't clean dinner. I called my son and I was like, didn't clean or like cook dinner. And I was like, you have to cook dinner. So he did. And then I just relaxed that whole day. The next day I woke up, I felt fine, took my beta blocker again. And I've been feeling good, but I definitely have to stop drinking so many stimulants. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for anybody, especially not healthy for me. So that kind of set me back 2 days of working out. And then yesterday, my menstrual cycle started again. I'm just like so frustrated with some of my medical conditions. Because it's not supposed to start right now. Like it's super irregular. And it literally has been 17 days since my last cycle, which in all honesty, it should be at least 28 or at least like 30. But then the day before that, the cycle before that, it was 40 something days before my last cycle. So I'm becoming more irregular. I did see some like hormonal hormone replacement type natural, and I'm all for natural shit. Like, I'll be honest, if it wasn't for my heart condition, I probably wouldn't be on any prescribed medications. I try to do everything as natural as possible, but obviously a beta blocker and having an arrhythmia is what's going to help. I do believe in modern science is the key, but I also feel like there's a lot of conflict with the pharmaceutical companies and healthcare as a whole and preventative care. So for me, if I didn't have this heart condition, I probably wouldn't be on any medication. medications, I would be finding natural and alternative remedies, but there's no natural and alternative remedy for transposition of the great vessel. Sorry, that just does not exist. So I'm very thankful for modern medicine for what they've accomplished and for basically keeping me alive. So that is why I take prescription medications. But in all honesty, I was looking up, because I don't want to be on like hormones that are prescribed, and just even getting my OB to do my panel is like pulling teeth. So I'm going to get a ultrasound because they want to look for fibroids again. I don't think it's fibroids. I think it's more hormonal, but whatever, you know, it's like they don't, and that's another thing. You know your body more than anybody. And I'm like, okay, fucking whoop-de-doo. We will do another ultrasound. I'm kind of like at the verge where I'm like, do I want to have a complete hysterectomy? But then again, like I said, I'm very against surgeries, unless obviously it's to fix something where it's going to improve your life, but like plastic surgeries, Botox, fillers, I feel like they put your body in an inflammatory process, and also your body will reject it. And, you know, you guys, I feel like if it works for you, that's great, but please, you know, do your research. Personally, for me, obviously, I had to have open heart surgery and I've had to have other procedures related to that. But I do think that when you put your body through a lot of trauma, physically, mentally, and spiritually, that there is a type of energy or inflammatory process that happens to the body, and it even allows you to receive more inflammation, and it just more barriers. But I have been researching women who have had hysterectomies, and they seem to say that it has worked. I just am kind of very much against them taking something that is mine, you know, my uterus, my cervix, out of me, and then, you know. So I would rather try this natural approach first and then see what happens. But the pills were pretty expensive. They're $100 each for one bottle, and then they are, I think if you buy two, then it's a savings of $100 for two bottles. So it is very expensive, but the ingredients looked amazing, and I couldn't find any negative reviews. They are, I believe they are FDA approved, and they've been reviewed from other like magazines and sources, and it seems like, why not? I'll give it a try. See if it helps with my menstrual cycle. I do also use CBD at times, that's related to my menstrual cycle, but sometimes I don't really like the CBD. I mean, I don't really think it helps. So we'll see. I mean, that's why I think I need like a stronger form. So I'm just gonna hang around the house today. So this will be a total of 3 days without working out, which is fine because I feel like my body needs to rest, and that's something that put me in injury last time, was I didn't allow my body rest periods. So that's fine. I'm just going to clean the house and hang out today, but I did want to do a vlog and give you guys an update on this weight loss journey, and let me know if you have any problems that you feel like have been preventing you from losing weight and preventing you from having a healthy lifestyle. A lot of it is mindset and being in that energy of consistency, dedication, and continuing to try. Like last night, we went for Mexican food. I did have a margarita, but I only had one, and usually I would have like 3. And I only ate 1 taco and some of the beans and rice. But trust me, I could have ate 2 tacos. I could have. I so could have. But I did come home and drink like some lemonade, spiked lemonade. But we were just hanging out, but then I was also going swimming. So in moderation, in moderation. So that is the update. 1 pound down. Hopefully my next vlog, it will be 2 pounds down. All right. Have an amazing day, everybody. Bye.